one of the final, TWID blog posts, and it reads, every ending has a new beginning, which reads like, oh, hey, this is exciting, right? Right? No, it's not exciting. We're ending active development on Destiny 2 on June 9th. And here's all the things we're adding to the game, by the way. We're just going to add it now because, we're not going to add it later. It's like,
I think people who are MMORPG players on PC have felt this many times before. To them,
because the popular ones are still going,
Well, true, but I'm just thinking
EverQuest is still
over
going.
the years. Oh yeah, EverQuest. Ooh, goodness.
Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 14, World of Warcraft.
11 has been quiet though.
They just announced they're adding new content to it and stabilizing it for modern machines.
Well, I thought they was. Oh shoot! I thought because of how successful 14 has been, I'm surprised that anything about 11 has been announced. Because shoot, I don't even think Square Enix says a lot about 11, which is shocking.
I mean, they're the ones that announced it, so I don't know what you want me to say. But regardless, I hope everyone that's going to be affected by this, whether you're a developer or a creator that lives, breathes, and dies Destiny, like I mean, to see creators like Datto and Aztecross and Fallout plays, which is he's a has some variety to his content, but a lot of it is Destiny PvP. To see them make videos about this, it's really my gosh, it's hard, man. It's hard to see. And look, I know that a lot of the content creators out there will be okay because they'll find something new to have their follow them to. But the way game development is, man, I really hope some of these
but I think
people
that I agree. But I think with the games as a service design was that I think people sometimes may not have think of a contingency plan of what happens or when will it happen when things come to an end.
Well, they did. It's Marathon. That's their contingency plan.
I know. I'm just talking about creators who play this or do content in this kind of genre of gaming.
But I mean, I think that's why being a variety, having a niche is good for the short term, but for the the long term health of being a content creator, which I mean, that's why Bife, a huge Destiny lore guy, that's his whole channel, started, after the final shape, started diversifying his content because we knew that Destiny was at least going to slow down, which it did, right? I mean, it did. But man, to go out on the lowest performing, I mean, you should, I'm not going to go into it here, but you should see all the stuff that's come out about development over the course of the last, 2, 3, 4 years. You should see some of the stuff that people have been putting out of this is what this was supposed to be, but they cut it because we needed to get it out. Or, Lightfall was supposed to be totally different and the entire thing got cut and we had to scrape something together because they said it was going to be too expensive and take too long. So it's just, man, I don't know, but we're going to
move on, but it's kind of weird to see that, that this happened. And then you look at something like the Division 2 or even the Division and just getting, I mean, both of those games been out and they still got their base.
I mean, the Division 3 is in development. I mean, they're probably going to announce it. They're going to announce that this year, probably at Summer Game Fest or Gamescom.
Hopefully so, because I'm like,
they canceled that free-to-play division. They canceled the free-to-play division game to make it into this Division 3. The Division 2 has had this massive resurgence over the last 2 years.
Yeah,
that nobody talks about, right? I mean, they were talking about putting out quote unquote definitive editions of the Division and the Division 2 for Series X and PS5.
Well, the DLC content.
Yeah, that would run at 60 frames and higher resolution, which I think the Xbox version kind of does that already, but I'm not sure. I haven't played it in a long time. But
I haven't played it in a while. Literally, when I finished the campaign modes and stuff, I just, like, deleted it and that kinda bounced off due to the fact that I know they had extra content, but I'm like, well, not many people are playing it that I know of, and my time is kinda limited and stuff. So I'm just like, I got what I need from the campaigns for both games. So, but throughout ever since those games came out, they were just like content, 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 and everything. So, but
Ah,
I think hopefully those developers, because I like I said, if Bungie ends up getting closing, they're going to form something. A Bungie gets
see,
closed, they're going to form
I don't think they're gonna
something.
get close. I just think Bungie's gonna look very different. So we'll see. I hope the Destiny universe can continue because it's not just important to me, it's important to a lot of people. You know,
Hmm.
it's important to a lot of people. So I hope it continues in some way. I mean, technically, it's still going because Destiny Rising, the mobile game, still exists, right? I mean, I
Yeah.
think a lot of people forget that that exists, but it exists, and it's apparently pretty good. I just don't want to play a game on my mobile phone, and
So,
I don't feel like downloading the you know third party emulating phone thing for my computer to play it. But apparently, Destiny Rising is pretty good. So I almost hope that they not reboot Destiny, but like make, and not even like an alternate timeline, because that's essentially what Destiny Rising is. But like they have something called Destiny, right? And it's the same
mhm.
concept, the same kind of thing, but they just reboot it, bring in new characters, bring in new, you know, everything is new, right? Like everything, the way that Final Fantasy does it, essentially.